Hello guys and welcome to How to Pose Your 10th Doctor and 9th Doctor. I did a poll on my Instagram, and because the 10th Doctor isn't very poseable, I decided I would add the 9th Doctor instead of having a 2-minute video about how to pose the 10th Doctor with only 2 poses. So I have Christopher Eccleston next to the TARDIS and his Dalek, and I have a Judoon and the narrator in the back as well from David's era. So with David Tennant, or the 10th Doctor as some of you know him as, he is, I think, one of the first figures they did, and they didn't have swivel joints, so you couldn't bend at the wrist or the top of the arm. So for David, there's very little you can do. So this is one of the poses you can put David in. It's just the normal pose, but turning his head to the side. It doesn't do much, but it looks okay on a collection. And then the other one you can do is just a lift up of the arm, so he's either reading that invisible screen that's on the Sonic, or you can give it a little adjustment to go out, but beware, it does. This is him looking directly at the camera, and he is off by a lot. But if you just change it a little and maybe bend a bit of the arm, you can get a nice Sonic pose, which is okay, but there's so much you could do if he was like the other figures, and you could make it more like the 10th Doctor's character instead of, sadly, what we have now. So hopefully B&M are going to release a 10th Doctor set, maybe, and I hope they do a swivel and the movable wrists, because it would be very nice to have something like that for all of the Davids we've had. But I think we might not get it because they're just reusing molds. So we might get another David like this, which won't be very good. But anyway, enough about me ranting. Let's move on to the next one, which is the 9th Doctor, or Christopher Eccleston. So what you want to do for this is bend his arm a little bit. You can twist the Sonic if you like, and then you can bend his right arm or left arm, which is the one without the Sonic, to go up a little bit and to bend. I love this figure because of the dirt, and that's what his jacket actually looks like. I would have liked, I think, a bit more dirt on the shoes, but that's just me being picky. It looks like Christopher Eccleston, which is nice, and I used to have this pose, which is quite hard to do because his knee bends and the other foot needs to be straight so he can stand. But otherwise, it's a good position as he falls, as David falls as well. I'll put David up around here. So he's not very stable in this position, so if you have him in a glass case, put him near the front so he has falling distance, which doesn't knock everyone over, which I know some of you guys who have big collections find very annoying when a figure can't stand and they fall over and topple everyone else. So if you want to try this in a cabinet, I recommend you put him in his own little area maybe. So the next one I have is a bit more easier. So straighten out the leg. You can take the Sonic out, which is quite detailed. There's a little button, as you can see on the top, which is quite nice. For detail, I would say it's it's an okay Sonic, but I think the new one with the David Tennant in the bow tie looks a lot better than the old one. So all you want to do is grab those and make him touch his butt, and then it looks like he's got his arms crossed behind his back, and he can go with the TARDIS or be standing next to Rose. And this is the one I have in my collection, and I see it as the first episode, so Rose, where he's standing outside the TARDIS. I think it was for some of the posters and stuff he did, but this is how I see the Ninth Doctor. So thank you. I hope maybe some of you can find some better poses for the 10th Doctor or the 9th. Send them over to my Instagram, which is The Traveller Beyond Time. It's in the description of my YouTube channel. And my next video will be the War Doctor, which I've done 2 variants of. So thank you again. Please like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already, because a lot of you haven't. And if you're going to dislike my video, tell me why. I don't mind if it's my voice that you don't like, or you don't like a certain actor. But thank you, enjoy the video, and enjoy all my other videos, and goodbye.